I'm sort of all came from. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. This is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared. This is what we're waiting for. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from.
Hope is all we have, all we need on this journey. Love is what we give when we receive, so keep it burning. Your soul and let it be. Soon you'll find your gift of legacy. I'm ready to world, ready to give to you. I'm ready to come alive. Ready to your soul and let it be. Soon you'll find your gift of legacy. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you.
Greetings to everybody on this call, this wonderful Wednesday evening in South Africa. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It is so wonderful to have you here. And I am so grateful that we are still here. GL is still functioning. After the week we had, it's been quite a scary week. Nothing prepared, volumes that we had to deal with. But what I'd like to do is just go straight into the presentation. And then as soon as we're done the presentation, we're going to hear from Melissa, Adele, Paula, and of course, Hercules. So without any further ado, let me get into the presentation. So welcome to Gift of Legacy. I can definitely say without a shadow of a doubt, the best gifting program in the world. In January 2010, and we've grown from strength to strength, and we are wonderfully surprised and elated at the fact that we have been able to achieve our dreams and to really touch the hearts of many people across the globe. It truly is a gifting activity that creates abundance, and it is by invitation from your heart to the hearts of many out there. So this presentation is for information sharing only. Neither myself nor any of the people that present Gift of Legacy are registered financial or tax advisors, and the information given here is only intended to be examples of what a participant may expect. At the end of the day, this isn't a free ride. It was never advertised as a free ride. It takes people to make the boards move. So sacred economics traces back to the 60s. It's been off the mainstream for decades. It's 100% legal. It's all about Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a very big word in South Africa. It's all about being one with our communities and working together. It's a global gifting activity. We're in over 100 countries where we uplift communities. And of course, not only does Gift of Legacy create abundance, but it also is a wonderful tool. And it really teaches you to get into your heart, to share with love, to practice kindness and love and support. And it really helps with communities. And then, of course, it teaches you how to manage money, how to be a good steward of your funds, and then, of course, how to become used to having an abundance of money and gifts in your life. It's all about uplifting one another. When you join as a gifter, you gift from your heart to the legend unconditionally. When you become a builder, you share the love. When you become a guide, that is when you're guiding your team and assisting the builders and the gifters that are coming in. And then, of course, what we all want and dream of is when we become the legend, it will finally give us an opportunity to build a legacy. And that legacy doesn't only stay on a $25 board. That legacy really becomes something when you get to the $5,000 board, and then you're able to achieve your dreams like so many have already. We definitely are a community with the same vision, and that is every single one of us on this call is here because we want to change lives around us and definitely change our own lives. So just to give you a little bit of information about the Gracious Givers movement, remembering that Gift of Legacy is purely a website that manages the movement on boards. Gift of Legacy is not a company or a business, and it is not owned by anybody. So to date, GGM is a non-profit company that is managed by our core custodians and has generously been covering the costs of ongoing development, service fees, and much more. All the gifts that are given to GGM or our angel positions totally fund our worldwide gifting activity, and this is hosted on a platform that needs to be constantly maintained and upgraded as our community grows. And boy, oh boy, did we have to act fast and get things really sorted out over the last couple of days. But we're all here. We finally got smiles on our faces again. And just to remind you that everything that makes your lives easy when you log in to Gift of Legacy is paid for by somebody. And we really do rely on gifts and donations from the community. So when we were raising funds for the coal board, the target was 15. We got to 14, and then it dried up completely. Now, please don't think that because you've given $1, you never have to give $1 again. It's really important, especially for the people that are receiving in legend positions, that are really reaping in the abundance, to just open up their hearts. There's a reason why there's the donate button on the website underneath all of your boards. Please get used to it and just start donating. You know the feeling of what it feels like when you get a gift. And for me personally, when I get a gift, I want to just share that with the whole world and give back. So we ask that you never forget GGM, because it might seem easy for you to click onto the website and log into your profile, and then all of a sudden everything's there, but it costs a hell of a lot of money to keep it going and to make it easy for you guys to log in. So coal has arrived. It came in like a steam train and a bullet train, and there were a couple of things that happened. The coal was overloaded. We had a couple of fires in the carriages that we needed to put out. This is what your coal board looks like. So before we had bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Now we've got the coal that's extra. And of course, on your mobile view, it's a little bit different. Please remember that there are a lot of very clever scammers out there. And really, if they just took half of the amount of time and effort in focusing on the original and official Gift of Legacy website, nobody would ever need to scam again. You could get all of your scamming friends together and gift $25 and start somewhere and actually earn something honestly that will uplift you out of this horrible scarcity complex and scamming energy that so many people are still in. The world is changing. We are the examples of what we wish to see in the world. And it all comes from us educating everybody that we come into contact with on our boards. If you are a legend, make sure that people that are joining Gift of Legacy know exactly what is expected of them. Because if you know how to do this properly, everybody can receive an abundance. It's not. And over the last 2 years, we've proven that. Because we didn't know people in Brazil, we didn't know people in Cuba, we didn't know people in Romania, and yet we have legends on the platinum board all over the world because they knew exactly what to do and they followed the guidelines. So how will coal work? Well, firstly, because it's a fast board and because it's a stepping stone to getting onto our bronze board, which is the actual official board, gifters have 12 hours to respond on coal, but please make sure to respect time zones, people's lifestyles, language differences, new people learning how gifting methods work, and most of all, no matter what, be kind and show gratitude and understanding to one another. The longer we've been in this community, the easier it is for us to speak the same language. And it's very, very important with the huge amounts of people that are joining us that we make sure to educate. Because like we are sharing from our hearts with people, it is really important that the new people join and understand that they need to do the same. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not fast, money, money, money. It's about love, community, bringing the world together, making it a better place with the added benefits of getting gifts. So I love Adele's analogy of our coal train, which takes us to the Ferris wheel. So remember, you get your $25 ticket or a $100 ticket. It depends which ride you want to go onto. If you don't have the $100, there's now a little opportunity where you can get onto the $25 train. And then once you get to Legend on that board, you get 8 times $25, and that enables you to get onto the $100 ride. So really, really exciting that we're able to do this. Also bearing in mind that we have always said that everybody joining Gift of Legacy is always required to bring 2 people, because without people, we have no movement. Adele, would you like to explain this? Because it's just such a beautiful picture and you put so much love and energy and thought into it. I'd love for you to explain this one.
Thanks, Cans. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. So yes, Gift of Legacy is like a theme park. We all know what a theme park or an amusement park is like. It's where you go to have fun, you dress bright, you have lots of fun. And that's what Gift of Legacy is all about. Last week, I said that a theme park is a place you go to relax, to get away from the world, to go into a fantasy place that's different from the world. And that's what Gift of Legacy is like. It's different from the world. So all the stresses, the strains, and the things that you deal with in reality don't exist in Gift of Legacy and shouldn't exist here either, because it's a totally different theme park. When you look at this picture, let's start in the bottom right-hand corner. Here we have new invitees. And those are the people across the world from all ages, all cultures, all diversities, all languages, in over 180 countries and more across the world. We're all waiting to get into the theme park, but not everybody can afford the ticket. So now we have created an easier way for people to come into the theme park. And there's a theme park near my home, and there's a train that goes around the theme park. It is not one of the rides. It's just something that helps you to get around the theme park, because it's a really long walk if you want to walk around. So when you go into this amusement park now, into Gift of Legacy, you can join with $25 and you can hop on the coal train. You don't have to, you can go straight for the Ferris wheels, which I'll talk about now, but you can get onto that coal train. So when you get onto the coal train, you're going to get on with your friends and families. Last week, yes, everybody jumped on board and there were people across the world, but we've just heard what happened last week. So now you're going to jump on, try and keep your families together. Make sure you got your popcorn, your candy floss, and those big teddy bears you've won. And you get onto the coal train. And that coal train is going to take you around to the Ferris wheels, the most important and most exciting rides in this entire theme park are the Ferris wheels. There are 4 of them. And the reason we have 4 Ferris wheels is for our bronze, silver, gold, and our platinum boards. Those aren't just once-off boards that you ride like the train, that you go once on and off. The train is hop on, hop off. The Ferris wheels are the perpetual cycle. If you want to build a legacy, if you want to create generational wealth, the goal of Gift of Legacy means you're going to go around and around and around forever till infinity on all 4 boards, on your bronze, on your silver, on your gold, and on your platinum. That is the goal of Gift of Legacy. It's not to be on the hop off train and get $25. That's not going to create a legacy. That's not going to build you a home or pay for your child's education. That is not going to pay for anything other than you just getting a cheap thrill. But if you get onto those Ferris wheels, that's where you're going to create generational wealth. So when you get onto the Ferris wheel, anybody you have invited on coal, when they get onto bronze, because they will follow you, they will then qualify as your 2 invitees. You are then confirmed and able to join your perpetual cycles and to go onto other boards. So join us in the theme park. Phone your friends. When you're sitting on the Ferris wheel, phone them and say, guys, come join me. It's the most awesome ride. It's the ride of your life. Send your invite link. That's how you build 2 by 2 by 2. And everyone else will get as excited as you, and they'll do the same. This theme park doesn't close. It's open 24 hours a day. We have an incredible support team who never sleep. I don't know how they do it. They're amazing. They are there to help us, but our system doesn't close down. We're worldwide. So it's going on. When I'm asleep, someone else is getting a gift across the world. This theme park doesn't close. The reality of life that gets you down disappears in Gift of Legacy. And tonight, I'm still wearing my South Africa shirt. Yay, South Africa. We've made it to the semi-finals of the World Cup. Argentina, we love you in Gift of Legacy, but not on the World Rugby field. We're going to beat you guys in 2 weeks' time. But we're a community here, and we have fun in our theme park. We started Gift of Legacy in South Africa, but this week there have been gifts flying from Romania, Venezuela, from Portugal, from Spain, from Brazil, everywhere in the world. And it all started with a small group of people in South Africa. So those of you who are new, who have lots of suggestions and ideas, just be patient. The people who've walked the talk and have talked the walk, the custodians, the people who created this program, the people who understand it, they know what's best. Listen to them, listen to the developers, because this theme park, the rides don't break. We've never had to close down the theme park. It's going strong, and we're adding more and more rides. There's space there on that image to add more. Just watch this space, follow the process, trust the leaders, and enjoy the ride of your life. That's it.
Thank you. That was absolutely beautiful. So the coal board is a one and done, which means that it does not have a perpetual cycle. Why? Because like Adele said, you're not going to be able to buy a house or go on a holiday with $200. So don't limit yourself. Don't fall into the programming of lack that we've been doing for the last couple of centuries, millenniums. So it's $25. You get to Legend, you collect your 8 gifts, and then you get on to the bronze board as soon as possible. So if it was a perpetual cycle, it is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and there's going to be more and more boards, and it's going to get stuck, just like what's happened in bronze when people don't bring their 2. People fall into the trap of sponsoring people. Don't do that. Do not sponsor people because they will not do the work. I know that we want to help and rescue everyone. It doesn't work like that. If you sponsor people, you might as well just buy positions for yourself, because 99% of the people that I know and that I've sponsored have never, ever been. You've got to want to do it. You've got to believe this with all your heart. You've got to know that without a shadow of a doubt, you have chosen to do this and to change your life. So you join your call with an unconditional, non-refundable gift of $25. When you Legend, you get 8 times back. It's $200. You'll use $100 to join bronze, and you get to keep $100. How wonderful is that? And the beautiful thing about this is that all active users in Gift of Legacy, when you log in, you'll be able to see that your call board is there. It says peak. You click on peak, and then you can join a board once you see what it looks like. Remember, with all the gifters on board, you must have your gift ready. So when you are clicking to join that board, make sure that you have a crypto wallet or PayPal available. Crypto is very popular at the moment because of our global community. It's the one sure way to deliver funds instantly and fast. And remember, as soon as you have placed yourself on a board, contact the legend and you make sure that they know that you're there, and you ask them what their gifting preference is, and then you can get the ball rolling. For credit or a discount, the boards now have their values, so nobody can pretend now that there's a $5 there. And remember that the legend needs the full 8 gifts to progress further. If you are removed 3 times by the legend, you will be blocked. Remember, with the gifters, the gifting etiquette is very, very important. You have to agree on the gifting method. We normally say that the legend is the one that's preferable, that they can choose the gifting method. Again, if a legend is completely set on crypto and the gifter doesn't have crypto, rather leave the board until you can learn about crypto and join again. There's no fighting, there's no bad vibes, but remember, you don't want to hold the board up if you're not prepared. Also remember that the gifter will send the gift and the gifter is responsible for those transfer fees. So if you need to send $25, make sure in crypto you're sending 26. In PayPal, depending on where you are, you're going to be sending 35 or 45, 35 or $30, depending on what the PayPal charges are. But always just be mindful and aware. And normally before you actually get to send, you will be able to see exactly what the legend's going to get before you confirm that. Remember, the legend will either receive $25, $100, $400, $1,600 or $5,000 into their account. And the legend will cover the fees to withdraw the money from their account. Just with crypto, if you guys are using crypto, make sure that you are copying the crypto address completely separately. And I would also send a screenshot of your QR code because the crypto address will also be there. And then the gifter can measure them against each other and then copy and paste that into the wallet. And just remember that extra $1 so that you ensure the legend gets exactly what they require. So this is what, and then you will join, you'll gift your $25 to the legend, and then everybody else will join. The 8 gifts will give you $200. And then once you've completed, I would say the best way is once you get 4 gifts, remember 4 gifts will give you $100. So once you get those first 4 gifts, go and click on peak. And then you'll be able to join the bronze board while you're actually still receiving on the call. Very important to do that because when you get to bronze and all the people that you bring with you, you will be receiving 8 times $100. And then you'll use the first 4 gifts to go on to silver. Once you get to silver, you'll get $3,200. You'll use the first 4 gifts to get onto gold. And the same thing will happen with gold. With gold, you get $12,800. And the first 4 gifts will get you to platinum. And then before you know it, if you follow the guidelines and you do exactly what we tell you to do, you could be receiving as a legend and you could be getting $40,000. Not once, not twice, over and over and over again. So just a note, last week when we launched coal, we had coal as a blending pot where we were mixing all of the communities together. We absolutely loved it. The vibe was incredible, but there were a lot of dark forces that got attracted to the light. And unfortunately, there were a lot of scammers that took advantage of the amazing flow and abundance of gifters. And people were scamming each other. They were removing gifters off the board as soon as they gifted because they knew that somebody else would pop straight in. And we had to just follow the developer's advice. And the best and easiest way to sort out all of that was to go back to the lineages, to slow down the process. Like I said in the beginning, there were a lot of fires that we needed to put out. People had launched a bot attack. There were hundreds of thousands of bots joining the boards. And as a result of so many people logging into the server, we almost broke down on Friday. It was a very fortunately, this decision was not taken lightly. We had to make a very quick decision. Gift of Legacy is not just about the coal boards. Gift of Legacy is, like we've said, it's about building a legacy. And we've got a lot of people. We've got, you know, so many thousands of users that are on the higher boards that have done their gifting. They've played the game. They've kept to the guidelines. And we have to look after them. And we have to look after the program first and foremost to everything. So for now, coal boards will be following a lineage. And yeah, we're just so excited to have you here, and yeah, work with us because abundance is here for everybody. Remember, we've got our Love Heart project, which is for people that don't necessarily have teams, that can't build, but are in need of charity and food and treatments. So we have Much Relief, which is the head of our Love Heart project. And if you ever wanted to go and just take a ride and support, you can go onto our Linktree profile, and in that Linktree link, you will find the Much Relief link, and then you can join and sign up. What I did today is I actually needed to take a picture of the boards, and I thought, well, why not just join a board with the Much Relief link? So I got on, asked my legend how she'd like to be gifted. She was from Romania. She took crypto, so I sent her gift, and now I'm on a board that I know when I bring more people to follow me, I will be supporting Love Heart and Much Relief and giving back to all the people that require our help. So instead of sponsoring people, rather do something like this. Don't sponsor people and expect them to support the movement of you, because it's never going to happen. Sponsor people, but do it in this way using the universal link, which you'll find on our link tree.
GL, color your world frequency frequently with the realest energy. GL, give to receive. GL, give to receive. Always have the energy to make and create and give the best of me every day. My state of mind is like I give back to make a better me. Sharing is caring, keeping on track as I break the chains of slavery. Maximize my love with the power of unity between you and me. High above like the angels, you have to give to receive and give. Live the life of your dreams. Everything we want to achieve is this in reality. True love comes effortlessly for those who love themselves endlessly in support of a positive community. This is our family tree, known as the gift of legacy. Spiritual journey, setting us free. GL, gift of legacy. Spiritual journey, setting us free. GL, gift of legacy. Each moment is a gift, that's why it's called the present. Stop holding, don't resist, just give it to the essence. Live life's mystery, stop fighting with the questions. Color your world frequency, start the manifesting. GL, give what you get, give to receive. GL, our family tree. GL, color your frequency. GL, give to receive.
Thank you for joining us. If you would like to know more, please always make sure to be in touch and engaged with the person that invited you. Join all of our official Telegram groups. We've got loads for every language, but we always suggest joining the official English one because that's where we share everything first. And I'm just so grateful to be here, to be able to share this from my heart with the love and passion that we all share. And that's kept us together. So that's it from me. I'm going to hand over to Melissa, then Hercules, and then Paula and Adele will also share. So thank you for allowing me to share the magic with you all.
Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning. Oh my goodness, it's been 8 days since we launched CARL. I am so excited and so grateful to everybody in this community. I mean, to the 95% of the people who played the CARL boards beautifully, who were gifting from their heart. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And before I continue, I just want to let Hercules start the show.
Hi, everybody. Hello. I don't know what I'm supposed to say because I'm really dead tired. We've had a rough ride since we started with CARL. Yes, it's a wonderful opportunity for everybody within the GL community to really add to the speed of their abundance. If everybody just stay in alignment. We've had a lot of no good happening and some really bad characters contaminating what is supposed to be a beautiful system. And I urge everybody within this community to just assist us in ensuring that we keep GL, our community, clear of these bad characters. It is a difficult job. Us custodians cannot do it alone, and we do not have the capacity nor the resources to sit and identify who these bad characters are. So I urge and I impress upon everybody to really assist us. But it's been great so far. We had our challenges, but we're ironing out all the problems. And with people like Melissa on the technical side, together with the development team, Candace support, things are looking great. So good luck to everybody. Thank you.
Okay, Adele. Oh, Paula. You're unmuted.
Sure, no worries. I just wanted to quickly say that to the whole community, that education is likely going to be your best tool. Right now, the things that the co-creators have done is to the safety of the whole system, not just your lineage, not just the people that you care about in your CARL boards. It's for the safety of the entire system. And the best thing you can do right now, everybody needs to be able to do, is educate people so that people are not going away from ethics. Ethics is the only thing we have, and our words are very important. When somebody comes to our board to gift us out of their love in abundance, it is our responsibility to accept that gifter on our board. We may not walk over other people, and we may not distort our community. Our community is a community driven by words and by the commitment to do the right thing. So it takes a lot of time from all of us that are supporting the system to track down people that are not doing the right thing. And it takes a lot of energy. So we really ask the whole community to please do the right thing. Always take a picture of the board where you're landing. Always take a picture of the board of you as a gifter, but also have a conversation with the person that you're gifting to. And don't just merely think it's a transaction. You're meeting people worldwide, and meeting people worldwide takes responsibility of knowing people's cultures, takes responsibility of actually getting to know one another and become part of the community. Okay, so education of all people is important. All leaders worldwide need to step up into actually educating in their languages everybody to understand what's right and what is not right. As a community, we will not stand for what's not right. We will always protect what is correct, and then allow people to continue feeding with love, abundance, prosperity, and humanity for all. We all deserve good, not just a few people. Everybody in the system that gives their sacred yes requires the respect of knowing that this is going to be for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Paula. And our lovely Adele, who colors our world daily. If she's not making creative posters for everything, she takes the time to actually send us individual messages every day. So thank you so much for your love, your passion, and for just keeping the heart in GL in all of the images that you create.
Okay, and so I'm very passionate about three things: my family, my country, Go the Boca, and Gift of Legacy. Gift of Legacy came into my life at a time last year where I really needed to believe in hope, and Gift of Legacy gave me hope. And I have walked a journey with Gift of Legacy, and it seems to be keeping up with me. And every time there's a major development in my life, there's a major development in Gift of Legacy. Gift of Legacy can become part of your lifestyle, just like it has become part of mine and for many of people across the world. It's not just something that you join and you leave. We're a family here. I have made friends with people in South Africa and across the world who I've never met. I've never met Hercules in person. I've only met Candace once. I've met Valissa twice. But I know these people and I love and I respect them. And I've made friends with so many people across the world. We're a community. So just like when I get excited watching my favorite rugby team beating another team and getting into the semi-finals, and I'm WhatsApping my friends and we're all cheering and we're still talking about it, we must do that about Gift of Legacy as well. When something happens, when you get a gift, when you hear of the cold board, go tell your friends, speak to your family, tell people you know, because that's how we grow community. If something happens in your life that's exciting, you don't keep quiet. You're on that phone, you send a message to your best friend. So why don't you do that about Gift of Legacy? Let's take the greed and the fear and the doubt and the concern out of Gift of Legacy. We have been going for 21 months. We're going to keep going, just like those Ferris wheels, until infinity. I've got a very, very dear friend. Her and I, our plan in Gift of Legacy is to create generational wealth for our children and for their children, for our parents, and for us when our children are looking after us when we're the old parents. We have a plan for generational wealth, and we are here to stay, and we want you as the community to walk with us and share the journey. So to the custodians, thank you. Get some sleep, you guys need it. We love you lots.
Thank you, Adele. And our lovely Carla.
Thank you so much.
Carla is our bridge between the whole of the Portuguese community in Europe and in South America. So thank you for being here, and thank you for the support that you've been for us as well in these last few months.
Oh, thank you so much, Candice, and all of you guys. And it's so nice to see so many lovely faces here in this community, in this Zoom. And I need to tell you something, guys. Our new baby, our CAL board, is born with donations from the heart of beautiful people that believe that we could help many, many, many people all over the world. And the CAL board is born, but he needs help. He needs to be healthy, and he needs to be strong against the black light that want to consume our community. So I'm here to ask you if you agree to donate every month to GGM, like many of us doing, but we need all the people in our community. We are 500,000, much more now, but we are 500,000. If we donate $1, just $1, imagine we have this CAL board healthy and strong for many, many years. And we need to have this board and all our boards, silver, bronze, platinum, healthy, and continue to many generations. GL is Gift of Legacy. and the legacy is for our kids, is for our grandkids. And I want that GL continues for many, many, many years. And I want that we have money to visit all the people that is in his room. So please, educate your lineage, educate yourself and your people to donate $1. If all of us donate $1, imagine. It was so lovely, and it is the least that we can do, because we earn donations every day, every week, every month. Okay, I know that you are saying, I don't receive donations for a month, but in the past, do you receive? And do you donate? So please, 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 think in my words. I don't like to speak in public in these meetings, but please think that our new baby need to become healthy and strong, and we need to help, because these 3 days we suffer many attacks, and we didn't sleep, and we didn't bite each other because we are so tired and so stressful. And we need your help too. So please think in my words and think in everything that you hear here, and donate, because we need to go farther. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Carla. Oh, your words, I just want to echo on exactly what Carla has said. This past 8 days has been joyous, has been stressful, but has been amazing. And we just firstly want to say from our side, the custodians, how grateful we are for all the donations that we did receive for the creation of this new beautiful baby called Cole. And thank you, thank you, thank you. But like Carla said, I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. We've had to upgrade the system even more, and to the point where we've got to auto scale it, meaning that we've got to keep up with the demand of the traffic on our website. So therefore, that is going to cost money, because we've got to auto scale it on our front end as well as on our back end. And because this is going to cost money and it's going to be variable every single month, we are asking from the bottom of our hearts to you, the community, to please remember Gift of Legacy when you receive your gifts, and make a donation to GGM. Because yes, it's amazing that we've got this wonderful community that, let's take a step back, guys. None of us are actually paying for a subscription to a website. We are all here, besides us as custodians, we are all volunteers as well. We are doing this from the goodness of our heart, but these things cost money. And with the independent servers and the independent contractors that we use to keep our beautiful system alive and to keep it auto-scaled, it does cost money. And it's not a one and done, like how we are wonderfully joining our coal board. It's continuous. It's every single month. And now with more than 500,000 people coming on board, and let me tell you, the traffic in the last week has been exponential, beyond our wildest dreams. And we are so grateful, because we are the best gifting platform in the world currently, because we are up to date with technology. We are up to date with our servers. We are up to date with security, and we want to keep it that way. But we need your help as the community. So please, when you get those gifts, some of you who've got multiple profiles who are joining our coal boards, and if you're receiving that $100, $200, pardon me, imagine just taking one $25 gift and giving it to GGM towards the upkeep of our system. We've got to keep the lights on here, because too many people around the world are depending on Gift of Legacy. This is the answer to all of our abundant dreams. This is the answer for so many millions of people to get out of poverty. I strongly believe that we are going to be here for generations to come, but we need your continuous help. So please, not one and done, continuous, every single month. We would appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. And I know Candace and Hercules will echo this as well. So I just want to say Thank you to everybody who continues to contribute. We thank you, we love you, we appreciate you. The $1, the $20, the $1,000, each and every one of you, we are grateful for. Even the support, because let me tell you guys, it's been a rough week. As Hercules said, we are exhausted. I was operating, I think, on maybe 2 hours of sleep a night this past week. It was insane. But you know what? We love this community. We will do this. The custodians, we are here for the long haul, each and every one of us. The people who support us, we are so grateful for you. So community, remember, you guys are blessed to be here. We are grateful that you guys are here, but do not forget how we are going to continue with this legacy. We need your help. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Carla, for reiterating that.
You're welcome, Felisa. You're welcome. Big kiss.
So that was just an update from our side. Normally we don't do Zoom calls every week, but we just thought we need to just let everyone know what's going on. We've always been transparent. We always let everyone know what's going on. And like all of us have said, right now, in order to keep the lights on, just extend your hands and give us a little bit of assistance here. And it's not even us asking for assistance, it's the Gift of Legacy websites that requires assistance. So, you know, get onto your boards, go and click that donation link. And if everyone just gave $1, it would make such a difference. Herky?
Candice, I just want to make sure that you explain, unless I missed it, I was distracted. Did you explain to the community what we were doing? Going back to, you know, the Kenwood blender thing, the mixing?
I'm not sure if we're allowed to talk about it because, you know, we say something and then we get held to it. All right.
I think we should.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, please share.
That's why we
share.
need to find the donations. That's why we need the support to improve the system. Why?
All right, so go for it, Melissa. I've spoken so much. Let's hear your beautiful voice.
Okay, so over and above the auto-scaling costs that are required, I also want to bring to the community's attention that we've heard you. We have had thousands of messages. I'm not even going to go into hundreds because it's thousands of messages of how excited everybody was about the blender community, because it's been a minute, guys, since I've had to gift somebody in Argentina or in Brazil or anywhere in the world. And I mean, it was just so exciting listening to people and their accents, and people were phoning me and I'm like, I don't understand you, but your voice just sounds amazing. So we are going to be working tirelessly over the next couple of weeks. We are not going to give a timeline. We are just going to say over the next couple of weeks, we will keep the community up to date with this. We are going to be working together with the development team so that we can go back to having a blended community on the coal boards. So that is the goal. But like Candice and Hercules are saying, I was saying earlier, the goal does require us to raise funds in order to make it a safe space for everybody on the coal boards. So we are asking you as a community as well to keep in mind, and we're asking for donations towards this. So I'm sure everybody was excited. I mean, I got such positive feedback from so many people in the community when they were receiving gifts, because it just created such an energy, you know, because we have people in our African communities here in Africa. We've got people in our South American, everywhere in the world where, listen, guys, $100, it doesn't matter where you are, it's a lot of money, but $25 is accessible. And the quicker we get those people off the $25 board onto the $100 board so that they can start perpetually earning on the Ferris wheel, the quicker we can all get to platinum and get through it. So the plan is to, over the next few weeks, to create a safe space for the $25 board so that it can be a blended community for everybody. So we will be going back to gifting people all over the world. However, this is going to cost money. and development charges are not cheap. So we will be asking the community for assistance here. Have I explained it correctly, Kans and Herky?
Yeah, so basically we're handing over to you. The sooner we can raise the funds, the sooner we can launch. So, you know, if we got all the funds together by the 31st of October, we could launch on the 31st of October. But this is where we really are handing over to you. We've been the custodians. We've stood strong. We've protected Gift of Legacy at all costs, even to money that we raised. The target was $15,000 initially to do coal. We actually stopped getting donations shortly after we reached 14,000. And myself, Hercules, and Melissa had to each put $1,000 in from our own pockets to ensure that we actually launched on the 5th of October. So this is us saying to you, we've done our part. We really, really require you guys to do your part. And the beautiful thing is, the blended community, we saw how well it works. It's just the system couldn't handle it. And the original 14,000 that was raised was to design and create the coal board. It was originally going to be blended, but because of everything that happened and the safety measures we took, the developer said that the easiest and the cheapest way to sort everything out was to create lineages again. And now we've seen that the higher boards, but it's going to be much more fun if we don't have lineages on the coal boards. So share with everybody, give that dollar, anything more, and let's get this going so we can blend and color the world together.
I think I've posted the donation link about 12 times during the chat, so click.
And the last thing that I just want to mention is Melissa, myself, and Hercules are not even going to be able to get back to the people that have been messaging us. Normally we say be patient with us, but I've got to the point where I can't. We've got literally thousands of private messages from people, and I just want you to know that you're not being ignored. It's just we do not have the capacity to work support, to build our lineages, to look after one another, and then still take the time to reply to everybody individually. So we'll always be around on Zooms, but unfortunately we just have to draw the line somewhere, and we just need to focus on the job at hand. And we apologize if you don't hear from us. It's not because we don't love you anymore. We love each and every one of you, and that goes without saying. So thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. And thank you for being part of the best community in the world and the universe, for all we know.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, and just lastly, before you guys send thousands of emails to support, we've got our wonderful Telegram groups for each language. Ask a question there, and I'm telling you, 10 out of 10 times somebody can answer your question there. And only if it's really support driven, like, oh my goodness, my email address has changed and I need to change it. Can you guys help me? Drop us a mail. But over and above that, guys, please be kind and courteous. Everybody on support is a volunteer, and we are doing the best that we can. And I want you guys just to be a little bit more patient. Yeah. So thank you. And thank you. And yeah, donate. And somebody asked for a Binance Pay link. I'm not too sure if it's on there.
All the different methods of payment are there. So there is crypto there as well. And then Adelina just had a private question. Did I understand correctly? If we get the funds, we can mix again globally? Yes. If we get the funds, we will go back to mixing and blending again globally. So let's do this. Let's pull together as the community that we are. Let's rock the Ubuntu, and let's show the world that we can color the fairground and ride on the coal train and visit all the rides and have the best fun ever. And it will just be over and over again and going towards the platinum board at the end of the day. So thank you for being here. We love you. We'll see you next week, Tuesday, same time. And yeah, watch the space.
Good night, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful week.
Everybody.